How do I like the Hollywood Destination 2 rack? So I love that rack. I've had that rack for now, what, year and a half maybe I've had that rack. I like it. It's the rack that I run on the Mustang all the time. It's pretty much on there 24/7. It rarely comes off of that car, and it's just there. If I need to put bikes on, if I find some bikes for sale, just throw them on there. Need to go for a ride, throw bikes on there real quick. No real issues yet. I have broken one of the straps on the, well, it was the inside. It was the one I was using all the time. And I think I've kind of figured out why that happened. Pretty much here in Reno, Nevada, we have some pretty good temperature swings that we have. And when it broke, it was winter time. I was pulling it off to then put a bike on. And when I went to tighten the bike back on, the strap was really cold and it snapped. And I think that's kind of where that came from. I found that when the straps are cold after being kind of in one position for a while, which in my case, the rack is strapped to the back, and I always have the straps latched into themselves just to keep them from, flopping around and hitting things. So with them being kind of in that position for a little bit and then pulling them out, you kind of got to let them warm up a little bit. If you're doing it in warm weather, they work perfectly fine. When it's that cold weather, if they're stuck in that position, they tend to crack. They're just kind of like plastic. So that's the only real problem I've had with it. Everything else on that rack has worked great. And you can buy replacement straps for it if you want. In my case, I use these like luggage kind of straps that you use for bikes, like these guys here, that are just a kind of a rubber material, the foil straps. I don't know what they are. I get them from Sea Otter, and they're really good. So that's what I use to hold the other outside bike down. I swap the straps around, and I love that rack. Works good. If I could have one, that's the rack I would use. Is the Hollywood Destination 2. It is a really nice rack to use.